really interesting. Wow. Yeah, really interesting how he considered the fold so heavily because people just under bluff in these $400 tournaments. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what are his bluffs? You know, like if we really think about it, like sure, ace high has some showdown value if you had ace five, and when he raises the turn with maybe some backdoor diamond draw or something like that, he actually gets called. And on this kind of board, like what hands do you have that you're folding?
And it's gonna have some misdraws and things too. So I think calling is the only option myself. Let's see if Boogaloo got away from it. Ooh, call is 6.
So this is close between call.
Really interesting. So call is 6, raise is 7,500 is 10 points. And I'm going to say he said that because this is a very bad player. And so he thinks the very bad player is going to stack off here with worse queens a lot. I'm going to guarantee that's what he's going to say. Very interesting, though. I thought call for sure was the right answer. I never am in this spot. I don't know. Interesting spot, too. I think this is a little bit of a lesson for everyone out there, too. A lot of times, the hands we want to float with, like this one, are better as raises. So this kind of falls in that category.
Yeah, and he was kind of an echo chamber for us there, saying, you know, we just get better hands to call and worse to fold. Yep. Like he's going to have some gut shots in his range. He's going to have spade draw. He's going to have king X. And we kind of know, I mean, we kind of identify kind of what cards are going to be bad for us on future streets, and we're aware how to proceed on those cards.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a very good point. You right.
That was the best. You didn't say anything. You won. Just straight up.
You won. I'm just spewing.
All right, so ooh, look at this. You're not opening this. We just looked at this. You're not opening.
Button cut off, hijack, low jack, under the gun one. You are right.
Come on now. Okay. I am. So let's see if he.
He's got to open it, or there wouldn't be a hand.
It wouldn't
I'm
be a
already
quick.
down on points.
You're already down on points in real life. Now, obviously, you're gonna cheat, but
I'm gonna evolve.
you're gonna adapt, right?
All right, let's play it.
I'm going to cry if he says he's folding here. Like, if he's like, yeah, you should be folding this in this kind of tournament, and you were actually right. All right, cool.
Wah, wah.
Like a spot where we have
Ah!
standard.
Yes.
And the reason is because queen.
I just want to say for the record that this is the best 3-point score I've ever gotten in my life. Because the right answer was fold.
The right. But you heard what he said about the tables. This is a 3K.
Here comes the excuses. 10
The
points
excuses
fold.
to
It says
open
right
if your
here.
table is particularly tight and weak. Welcome to the $5 2K world. I mean, you know, the $11 10K. I'm opening this, yeah, for sure.
This is the best 3 points of my life.
Oh, that's hilarious. And everybody's 50.
Nailed it. What the hell kind of play is that from King Queen? Who does that?
What the hell? Yeah, so Mad Dog.
Jonathan Little's an absolute crusher, so it's nice to have him.
Yeah, I agree, and I
Just
always love
coaching.
playing right after sessions like this because I feel like my brain's warmed up. I'm thinking through things, and so it's a good way to start your session for sure.
Right. All right, guys, this is it.
What's up, Mike? You want to give a gist? He was saying Narco Cop was playing about D-pipping about 28% of hands. He had been very aggressive in this $10 buy-in, and here are the options to fold, to call, to raise to 1,200, raise to... What? Wait a minute, he made it 800, and my man's giving options to 12 and 1,400 ounces. So it's already getting kind of spicy. That's so nasty. To be on the site with these other crushers, you know, well-known poker public figures is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't mention that when I was kind of giving a little intro here too. You know, Assassinato, Matt Affleck, John Little, all coaches on the site, so very highly respectable, quality poker content.
Yep, Evan Jarvis as well. You know, remember Evan Jarvis, Matt Affleck, Assassinato, John Little.
Yeah, so I guess that just makes sense. He just have the ace of clubs in his hand. That's interesting, though. I
How
thought
many
that was
points you got?
interesting.
You didn't do that bad. 45.
I like how you just pat me on the back. You didn't do that bad. Well, yeah, good job, buddy. Like,
The back.
I remember I got the higher score in the first one. So, you know, we're 1 for 1, buddy.
I just want to know.
Calling, guys. Let's see if we're good.
Similar situation as pre-flop. I think pre.
All right, guys, we're checking, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
One of the things I teach people when it comes to poker is when you can get to the turn and there's an opportunity.
When you're facing a min raise or just a touch more than a min raise, and there's an ante in play, which is going to be the case in most tournaments, I think, going forward, you want to defend pretty wide. If your opponent's making a 2.
All right, cool. You're going 1,400.
I'm going 1,400, guys.
I'm gonna go call with the arm and just see what happens.
All right, and
I would fold in game though, for the record, in case that's the winning game.
You won. You win. I have to concede. You win.
14K.
14K, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, no, we cannot win. This is a pretty rough spot because damn it.
Mm-hmm. Where do you gonna get my chat? They like naughty things. They like just beer, alcohol, you know.
All right, let's do I can do a $10 ACR.
A $10 ACR giveaway courtesy of my man Toe. For me beating that ass heads up in this. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. We'll do this. We'll have to do it at least once a week, man. And then, you know, we'll do it. We'll do it every week a couple times.
So it's a tie.
I guess we got to give out $10 to each other's communities. We'll just do our own $10 free roll for each. Or does that sound fair?
Yes. Do you know what this means?
You win. I give his chat $10. Take it.
So that's cool because we have 2 ties and then a win from you and a win from me. This is like the epic battle. It's perfect. It's great.
Yeah, we're even Stevens.
This is awesome.
Take it.
I love it.
You know,
Stop. We got a giveaway going. Let's run the giveaway for the $10 ACR winner. Closing the giveaway. Drawing the winner. My man Sebs are getting the $10 ACR giveaway for this one.
We are live. What up, Toe Army 6's Mafia? What the fuck is good? Wake up. What up, baby? Good to see you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, all you beautiful people. Good to see you. You know what time it is. PC study stream. My man, the legend in the house, GBT.
What up, what up?
Vegas' finest all-time money leader. Las
right.
Vegas' all-time poker money leader
right.
over here.
World champion,
Oh,
mid-stakes
world
player of Clark County.
Clark County's finest. Let's go.
County's finest mid-stakes player.
I wonder where you were ranking Clark
Dennis,
County.
Missy, what up? Contrast, what up? Maddie
Sorry, some
Genie,
fucking
what up?
players. What
Say
up,
again?
Pucks and Bolton? I was about to say, I bet there's some beasts in Clark County over there, like some
Dude,
good ass poker
Daniel
players.
Negreanu lives in Clark County. Justin Saliba lives in Clark County. Matt
Oh,
Affleck
fuck.
lives in Clark County.
GG, you're
Chris
dead.
Moorman lives in Clark County. Kidding me?
You're fucking dead. GG. The 15th best poker player in Clark
15th.
County.
Be kind.
What up,
Jesus.
praying? How you guys doing? You guys know the drill. Get those goddamn poker coachings in the chat. You want to be first in? Who wants to be the first? What up, Spirit? How you guys doing? Good to see everybody.
We're just getting a little giddy, man. It's WSOP time. It's that beautiful time of the year. This will be my last study stream probably until July because I'm going on vacation, family vacation next week. Then a week after that, I'm in Vegas for a couple weeks.
I might be able to talk him into doing it while he's here.
Ain't no damn way I'm waking up at 9 a.m. and doing this shit in Vegas. I'm gonna
He's
be
gonna
too
hear me doing
hungover,
it
too
without
tired.
him, you know, 2 rooms over,
And then I'll come and sit in the background drinking hangover juice. Like, ain't no way I'm waking up at 9 a.m. and doing this. So you guys know how to get better. You know what a site is. You know what a Discord is. We've set you up. We set you up good. You're good.
also for those playing the series, like now is not the time to make big changes to your game.
Hell
Right? Like
no.
you've done the work all year. Now it's time to put it into practice, go in the best you can possibly be, and then we work on it. You know, once this is over, to get better for next year.
Yeah, your game is already set. You're already golden. You're so money you don't even know it. You're good. Oh shit, what did I do? Oh, no, we're good. Cool. If you stop winning money in order to give us free educational content, I'm just gonna quit, and then I'm gonna be
Fucking
tired.
Robin Hood of poker.
Wake up, do this. Literally. Been doing this
Steal
shit for
from the
years.
rich and give knowledge to the poor.
Mm-hmm.
I see a few poker coaches in there. Negreanu, who? The fuck? You know, I mean, I always give him credit. Like, whether you love him or hate him as a character, you got to give him some credit in that. Of all, like, the old school guys, and he's definitely one of those, right? He's one of the only ones who, like, made an effort to study and stay with the game and get current coaches and make current changes to his game. And he may not be perfect and solver perfect and all that. However, he does make a considered effort to stay current. And most of those guys haven't, and that's why, where the fuck is Ted Forrest? You know, like, where the fuck
These
is,
guys GG'd themselves,
where's
played out of their
Howard
bankrolls,
Cunningham?
gambled it
Where's,
away.
like, those guys where's Brad Owen? Like, those guys that had the stacks of cash on the table. Where's Gus Hansen? Gotta stay current.
Gus, yeah, he's back. He's coming back this year. I seen
he?
a post with him in Vegas. Yeah, he's in Vegas playing
I got a
right
picture
now.
with him
Something.
one time when I was in the Bahamas. It was cool. And that time he was like the Jesus of poker. You know, like, yeah, it was cool.
Playing 6-4 off and shit, cracking shit. All right, let's pick a quiz and then pick somebody.
WSOP vlogs. I watch those. I got 6s
I
in those
tried.
last year.
I try. Yeah, you made me watch him when I
You
was
got to
there.
watch the first one. Saliba's in it. He bluffs
Oh.
Saliba.
All
All right,
right,
guys. Let's pick a quiz.
Yep.
Do you want to start off with this Tristan 600 bracelet, just in the spirit of WSOP, or you want to start off a little something different? You want to go a different route?
Let's start with something a little bit different.
You could have just said yes. You have to make it awkward.
I didn't make it awkward. I just said we can get to that, but I don't want to do a 600 deep multi-way. Oh, we did that 4-5. You remember the 4-5 of diamonds from last week? I'm kind of like,
Yes, I do.
yeah.
Listen, it can't all be gold.
Solver practice.
Oh, you want to do the hard
2012?
All right. 2012. Sounds good.
Anybody out there? How you guys doing? Why the hell are you guys so quiet? I will ban each and every one of you. No, I'm kidding. I
Am I
love
quiet
you.
compared to 6s? The fuck? You guys said that last week too. I feel good. The hell? Just
I'm
chilling.
yelling into. I'm just yelling into the mic. That's
It's
all
also
it is.
like 9 o'clock in the goddamn morning for me, and 6s it's noon. He's been
Yeah.
up. He's been chasing.
I've been.
pizza
I
around.
yeah. I went to a soccer game already.
I was up
I've
late
been
last night, winning all the money. Monkey, you were there. Jesus, give a brother a break.
No, they just want your soul. That's it. All right, let's roll it. There it is. Praying gaming.
Oh, and
Get
the
it out the
vampire
fucking way.
of the Toe Army who sucks me dry $5 at a time. Contrast up first. Get him out of the way early.
How is this possible? How is it possible that these two? I mean,
Every
yeah, we
week,
got
contrast. praying
every fucking week.
It's funny because on the global stream,
Breathe.
it's the same. It's like Win Baby and in Hollywood, they win every giveaway I do on the global stream every week. It's funny.
It's crazy. 2012. I'm ready. Let's do it.
2012. Let's do it.
50 big blinds deep. What percentage of hands should we be raising from the hijack?
Okay. What percentage of hands should we be raising
minute.
from the hijack, regardless of our hand and our spot? What percentage of hands should we be raising from the hijack 50 bigs deep?
What the hell is happening? My shit's
It's like the
buffering.
same question every time, the first one, and it's the same numbers. Like, Puck says 25.
From the HJ, where we going? First time out since I
25,
started.
25. 20
Damn.
for Poker Shark. 50
What's
bigs,
up, Molten?
30% says contrast. Pucks, you said you were coming back out at some point for the series, right?
Pucks, you coming back out? Did he give you? Did he say a
27%
date?
says- he may
In
have.
your
We
chat.
talked a lot about it during lunch, but you know me, I'm a fucking.
Boomed out half the
I'm
time.
I'm an idiot.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. My bad.
I don't
Damn,
know
my
if you
shit
ever
is
watched
running.
Married with Children, but there's an episode where Kelly
Whoa.
Bundy, the dumb daughter, has to pass high school. She's been in high school for like 80 years or something. And so her smart brother teaches her all the things she needs to know. But it turns out her brain is only so big. And so for each new piece of information, an old piece of information has to leave. So she was like quoting Einstein, and then the doorbell rings. She's like, "What's that noise?" You know? That's me.
That's good.
Yeah, that's me.
25%,
That's a
28%.
Kelly Bundy is the dumb. Come on, who's hotter than Kelly Bundy? If you're from the '90s, come
Yeah,
on.
old school. Come on.
Kelly
now.
Bundy and like Tiffany Amber Thiessen, like come on, those are the ones from the '90s.
20% for Big Turd. 20%
A lot of
from the
25s, 20 from Poker
Ice
Shark. Contrast the man of the hour going 30.
HJ at 50 bigs. 25%, 28%, 25%. 28% ain't even a fucking thing. Where we at? Everybody seems kind of tight in my chat.
That's funny. Not Ed Bundy, Ed O'Neill, who plays Al Bundy. But I get
All
you.
right, 25.
Lots of 25s. Ed O'Neill plays Al Bundy.
Are you
Black
ready?
belt in jiu-jitsu. Gracie black belt. Al Bundy. Yeah, I'm ready. 35%. 30% is what Contrast said. A bunch of 25s in the chat.
And we got 25
120.
here. Setup says
It's gonna be-
35%.
It's 30, right? It's like it's almost always 30. Like you open almost always 30-ish%, and then it's kind of in the mid 20s. In early position is.
If you're
generally
tight, it's
where you're at.
25. If you're loose, it's 30. And I think that's all it is.
Yeah,
It should be 30. If you're good, aggressive, a little bit looser, 30. I mean, we're opening a lot. we're opening a lot. I mean, suited eights, all your suited eights, all your suited aces. I mean, some people can open twos here. Some people want to go threes plus. You're opening like ace eight off plus.
Yeah.
Offsuit tens.
Yeah.
And then some suited sevens.
Suited
You open
sevens.
some suited sevens here, like you're opening king seven suited. So, isn't it like 28? Yeah, that's why I say 30.
Yeah, 30.
But I mean, for this, he'll probably say 25 because he's using Odin, to be honest.
You just go 30-ish.
Yep.
Good.
All right, let's go 25.
I mean, also like it's important to know these numbers too. But if you know ace 8-0, you know offsuit tens,
but you
suit
can't
sevens,
visualize the
all
percentage. It's
pairs,
fine.
that's good. All right, 30%. Let's go.
I mean, yeah, the way I see it is just ace eight off, offsuit tens, suited sevens, all suited aces, threes plus.
Yep.
Crushing it right there. Let's do it.
You know how much that's about? Roughly 30%.
30%.
30% of hands, king 4 suited, 10-9 off, ace 8
Some
off,
suited sixes in
9-6
that one, too,
suited,
yeah.
I'll
You're
make
right
it
about
in.
suited sevens. Yeah, it's mixing suited.
We raise. What percentage of hands should be folded facing this 2.5x raise from the
Ooh,
big
versus
blind here?
2.5x. How much would you be folding? Solver practice. Where we at? Setup says 25%. It ain't even an option. So you're at 20%.
What's my
30%?
answer?
It's hard, isn't
Should
it?
be folding. I think I know what my answer is. My heart is leaning one way in particular. Monkey comes out with a snap 30. Meatball behind him with the 30.
30, 40, 30, 30. And Praying Gaming is going 30. Against 2.5, 30 sounds good.
40 says Contrast. 20% of hands were folding, says Dennis. 20 for Poker
20
Shark
is
2.
loose as hell. You're calling offsuit sixes. If I can visualize 20, you're calling offsuit sixes, all of them. Maybe even some offsuit fives. You're probably calling like Jack 5-0 at 20%, Jack 4-0 versus 2.5.
Yeah, because if you're folding 20%, that means
You're
you guys,
calling
just
all
to make sure
offsuit
you're
queen.
realizing the question, because it's funny. If you're folding 20%, that means you're defending
calling
80% of hands in the big blind. 80%.
Yeah. So you start visualize. I mean, I don't know. I try to visualize this. It's kind of tough. So we're at 30
Answer's
there. What do you
changing a
guys
little bit.
got?
Straxel going 40. Contrast going 40. Straxel goes 40, playing 60% of hands. PokerShark playing 50% of hands. Dennis, I do agree with the answer because I know he's not defending 80% for the big blind.
So okay, what do you guys at? So Dennis is doing
It's got to
20.
be like 40, right? We're playing something like 60% of hands,
Wait a
all the
minute.
suited stuff.
What is contrast doing?
40.
Contrast is at 40.
Yeah, I agree with
All
you.
right, cool. And Praying's at 30.
Cool.
I think it's 30.
It could be 30. I think it's somewhere between. I was thinking 40 because I think we're playing something like 60% hands. Because if you picture it, we're playing all the pairs, all the suited stuff.
Yeah, that's
right,
easy.
All the suited aces, offsuit aces.
So,
a bunch
I
of
work
offsuit
backwards.
kings, and so
I
that
try to
looks
reason.
roughly about 60% to me.
Yeah, but I try to reverse engineer it. Like we try to fold out all the offsuit, not all the offsuit deuces, all the offsuit deuces up to queen X. We probably even might be folding queen deuce off, queen 3 off, calling all offsuit kings, folding some offsuit fours, and folding like, see, Jack 5 and 10-5 and 9-5. Those are all folds. And then you might even be folding some offsuit sixes versus 2.5, 10-6 and 9-6 off. If you're folding those, that's like 28%. So we're at 30%. I'm gonna say 30.
Okay.
And then we defend the offsuit 8x for sure. We defend all of our offsuit 9s.
I agree with you the range. I'm just not sure if it's playing 70% or playing.
But that would mean you're folding like 60%. If you're like that's a lot of folding. That means you're folding like offsuit 8s, 7s. So that's why I say 30, because we still have some of those in there. I don't know. Let's see it. Let's do it. I'm at 30 as well.
Word for it, let's see.
40% of hands is going to be
Damn,
folded.
you are
Jack
folding
8
offsuit
off is
sevens.
defended. King 5
That's what I
off
was-
is
that was
defended.
my
Every
fear.
suited hand, even some 5-3 off, 7-5 off, Ace-2 off.
You
Make sure you're
fold
not
king 2
overfolding
off.
from the big blind here.
Make sure you're not overfolding.
8-7-3, check, C-bet
That
1/3,
looks a big
call,
component of
queen
people
of
who are-
That's a lot of
spades,
folding.
check.
Defending too wide.
What is the most important
But it's-
blocker to have here
Oh,
when
Jesus
bluffing the
Christ.
turn as hijack?
What is the most important? Oh, okay. This seems pretty easy, actually, looking at the options.
But you can always, you guys know what your defending range is, but it's hard to put the exact
I'll put a number to it.
percentage on it. Yeah.
Because I
Like-
said it to you before in the last segment. Like, I 100%
hard.
agree with the range. I just wasn't sure if it was 30% or 40%.
I wasn't sure if it was 40.
But
Like,
the range,
would've
I
guessed
agree with the
30.
range. And we were saying that in the segment before that. Like, if you don't know the number exactly, but you know the range, that's important.
You're fine.
That's the important part, right?
Difference between 2.5, 2.2, and 2.3x. Yes.
Hollywood, what up? Sorry, yeah, we were a little late getting started this morning. We're like 5 minutes, 10 minutes late, something like that. Does Sir have a... Dude, have you seen Sir? You've seen...
I mean, not in a long
Global
ass
streamer.
time.
But you know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so I made the big joke because I think he kind of looks like me. Not looks like me, but
Wow.
looks like me enough. He's got a black hat that he wears backwards. We listen to the same music, and he's decent at poker. So,
You cut out on your mic mute.
oh, sorry. I made a joke that he's my long lost son, and so now every time he sees me, he calls me dad. And last time he threw me the stream, he's like, "Make sure you give my dad some love." So when I started my stream, they're like,
That's
"Sir
right.
said he's your son. Is that true?"
That's so
So now
funny.
it's a thing. That's funny. I'm so happy when I made the comment, he didn't get offended and he like rolled with it. I was like,
Yeah. What's the most
what is it?
important
Monkey Man
blocker
says
to
Jack.
have when
Shark
betting?
Meatball says 10. Dennis pleading the fifth says, "The fuck we talking about here? We're nerds." It's blocked hijack and thinking ace or king, but leaning king because big line has a lot of king as flat range for the BB, so I'm gonna lean king because ace x is better for us. Says contrast. He's going king.
Okay. And then I think it's 10. Pucks thinks it's a 10. Turd thinks it's a 10. Carter says king. Sedab says king as well. And Praying going with the 10. What's the 10 have to do with anything? Spirit says 10. What are your thoughts?
Mine?
Yep.
I mean, naturally it feels like a 10, right? We want to block Jack 10. We want to block 9 10.
But you're blocking you want to block his gut shots. Why? There's no straight on board. Don't you want to block his best top pair?
So.
Because if he never has king queen or the top of his range or his queen. You want to block on eight. You want to unblock ace highs. You can get to fold here. King is just king queen and some back doors. Like, what is it? Queen 10. I mean, why the 10 though? Like the 10's just him having more gut shot to sit. So you want to block his.
You want to block his
backdoor gut shot.
I just want to block his straight draws so that you have more fold equity. Was my thought.
When betting there, but it's an under to the queen. I think a king blocking the. I don't know. Blocking a king plus his best top pair he'll have here because he'll 3-bet ace queen seems pretty good to me. So I say king. I want to hear Romero's thoughts. Maybe it is a fucking 10 and you want to block the gut shot backdoor. But why would you want to block?
Because we're talking
unders
about
to the queen.
The hijack wants to block the straight continues, that float flop, and now we'll fold turn to a double barrel. So like Jack 10 and 9 10 are going to float flop and then fold to the turn barrel. Maybe not.
So, but if you, but it's important to block having that. So if you don't have it, it's more likely they have gut shots.
Yeah. So you want to have a 10. You want to block a 10.
But you don't want to have a 10 because it leads them to have a more value and more pairs if you're blocking actual gut shots.
But those pairs will fold turn, like the pairs under an 8.
I know.
Fold a turn.
But if you have that in your hand, that's more. So I guess that is an important one. And it's how you think about the question as well here. It's kind of
it's a really tough question.
It's how you think about it as well. So I would say, I mean, my dumb ass would say a king, but maybe a 10 starting to make more sense.
Contrast went with king too. And
let's see Romero. Let's listen up and see what he has to say about this. We're gonna go with a 10 here and see what he thinks.
The most important blocker is a king on this turn.
Oh,
reason
God
being
damn
the
it.
big
Come on,
blind will
Pikachu.
be calling almost
What the fuck?
all of his king
I think
queen
king.
combos on the flop. So we are not only blocking his turn calling range, but we're going to be blocking his river calling range if we do decide to triple barrel here with our king X. Hijack does barrel for a little over pot. We call. 4 of clubs on the river, shove for close to pot. What should we do here?
You're like blocking the top of his range. Well, good job,
this
King
is
Crew.
Bet, right? This is one open, bet. Right?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, your ass. 1, 2, 3, kid ya. From the hijack. Are you supposed to GG your tournament every time with second pair you get 1, 2, 3? Big Turch GG. GG.
Oof.
Speed run. Congrats, you sped run the tournament, sir. Start the car.
I like how it's call, fold, or either.
Remote start.
I like the either option.
Paul versus Romero. This is why he's rich. This is why he's rich. He gets people to call off a second pair in 1, 2, 3s when he's in a hijack and just has fucking
likes
eight.
the either.
Warm the bitch up.
Monkey Man likes the either also.
Versus some unknown in a hijack that just 1, 2, 3 your ass. I feels like this is a 0 EV spot. I feel you, Spirit, a little bit. We see that sometimes. Cool. So we're folding. Praying Gaming's out of there.
Boy, he is jamming one of the best cards for us. It's true.
I forgot. It's to try to learn day. What up, Snake? Every day is try to learn day.
When in doubt, it's a mix. That's
When
the
in
greatest thing
doubt-
for coaches is solvers that said we can mix because now we can never be wrong.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Either. Mixing basically.
That's cheating. Just maybe. Oh, eating it. Oh, either's an option.
It's an option.
We're folding here.
I think against random, snap fold. I think against Romero, snap call. So I'm kind of going either myself.
In either option, it does feel like one of those 0 EV or very small EV losses or very small EV wins.
You're playing anything
These
on
are never
global,
pure.
the mid stakes, the low stakes, the micros, fucking fold. This guy fucking tripled on a board that's good for you. He doesn't have the king queen floats bullshit in his head. He's just betting value. You're playing James Romero, guy's got bluffs, he's got triples. You gotta fucking shit yourself and call, right?
Yeah, he might be turning ace 5.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
ace
playing
6.
like Faraj Jaka here, you gotta call. You're playing Justin Saliba here, you gotta call. It sucks.
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. True. You actually are damned either way. I would have gone with either, but I understand if you want to keep the full choice from before. Did you not see either there? And then you said fold though.
Court
All the
awareness.
options have been available. The
Court
court awareness,
awareness.
we can't show up with our court awareness hovering at 60. You're a creative player. Get that shit up to 80. I didn't see either. GG. Yeah, I mean, look at doing enough solver work. You know that these are probably close, and the EV is either 0 or
In
every
IT,
small win or loss.
We have
But-
a term called RTFM. You ever hear that one?
I think you've said this before, but
Read
what is
the
it?
fucking manual.
Yes,
You gotta see
it's literally on the screen. GG. Court awareness is that low. I mean, you gotta take an L, and it costs you nothing here. At least
We're going either.
Nothing. You're going either. We're going folds.
For the swish contrast.
So we're going to be calling river at about a 50% frequency with our single
Yeah, I
pair
mean, you know, it's
7s
just
and
like
8s here.
either if it's even
It's
there,
important
and you
that
know these
we
are close.
are
Why is it so fucking slow?
unblocking his bluffs.
Did you lag? You good?
I clicked it. We're good. I'm sorry.
So 7-5, 7-6,
I can't.
8-5, 8-6, 8 deuce suited, 7 deuce suited are actually called at a much higher frequency than hands like King 8, King 7, 10-8, Jack 8, Jack 7. So it's not only about the pure hand strength that we're calling here, but more importantly about unblocking the hands we want him to have when we're calling this river. We called, he shows ace king.
Jesus.
Got his ass.
You ever
See,
play Ace King
Bass?
that way?
I mean, I probably tried it last session and got called by fucking some dog shit.
Got called by 8-6.
Hell yeah. I got called by 9-5 trying this the last session. I remember this. And I had like ace
It's
queen.
like I am never tripling ace king on this board.
I mean,
I would
every
bet
once in a
flop,
while.
and I would mostly bet turn,
And once you get called and then another low card,
and then it's another low card with straight connector. Like I'm kind of the fuck out. Like I'm just saying.
do you use a randomizer in the spots ever? Well, you gotta. I think the hierarchy of decision making in these spots is if you have data or information on a player, use that. Then if it's a certain inflection point or situation early in a tournament where you feel like gambling or taking it and the game flow dictates, take that. And then if you're kind of deep and you're uncertain or you give a shit in a higher buy-in, then I might be randomizing if I don't know much about my opponent. I can go either way. Then I may randomize those. But otherwise, I'm going to use all the other instincts first before randomizing.
Exactly. I think randomizing is cool if you don't know, but if again,
Yeah,
like I
most
was
of the
saying
time I'm going to
before,
use my other
if this
awareness.
is Saliba, if this is Affleck, if this is Romero, for Jaka, you have to call. If this is random nobody, you should probably fold. If you don't know, you could randomize.
Yeah, I mean, most people don't have the heart to triple there if you don't have a note on them or if they seem passive. 1, 2, 3 you. oh shit, then you
This the
got
Limpy Caldy guy betting? Like, get the fuck out.
cool. Yep, you switched it. I knew we took it. I got out of there and tried to not say anything. Good try, praying. We tried. It's all good. Yee.
This was a tough quiz.
No, that was a good one.
That
That was a really good one.
Fucked everybody up.
Mm-hmm. You got a keyword?
It's WSOP time. Dolly.
Dolly. I like it.
Shout out to the man.
Dolly the man. Dolly is a keyword. Get that ass in there, Seabass.
Did you see that little video they made for him as a tribute?
No.
Chad Holloway posted it today if you want to check it out. It's nice.
You have to check it out.
It's not too long. It's only a couple minutes.
Yep. Will do.
All right, picking a quiz. Then there's a bunch of solver practice in here we haven't done if you scroll down. That's
I mean, we went through that phase where we didn't do them for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm surprised. There's probably 10 of them. It's crazy. I didn't expect it to be that.
My whole goal is just to see Romero around WSOP this year and just
start on him again.
Yeah. Spin move.
You juked him.
Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't get in trouble for
you
doing
broke
it.
his ankles with a crossover.
Crossing people in the casino, spin moving off
ball.
People. So insane. Which one
He's
you want to
a
do?
little guy too.
Literally will dunk on him.
It's weird the poker coaching family is
the keyword is Dolly.
Is one extreme or another. There's like little guys. Jonathan's kind of a little guy. Romero's a little guy. Aceveto's a little guy. Giraffe's a little guy. And then you have the other end, which is Saliba, who's a fucking mountain,
All right.
Yeah, Kieran is taller than Saliba.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah,
Kieran
it's
is big.
Me, short at 6'3". Like, yeah.
All right, which one?
Let's do Affleck. Keep it easy.
2022?
Yeah, fine.
All right, cool. We'll do Affleck 2022. Short stack in the big blind with Jack 10 off. This spot comes up non-fucking stop. So it'd be good to learn. And we'll pick a keyword.
Helmut is big as fuck, but he's not
Said
part of the
Habs.
coaching family.
Type Dolly in the chat. What are we doing here? I'll give you
It's
2 seconds.
amazing how many streamers are like over 6'2". Me, Killingbird. I think Party is right around there. Boski's a tall dude. Like, Lappy's huge.
Yeah.
Fatazzi! Welcome to my stream.
There it is.
Thanks for hanging out with me last night and winning a giveaway on the global stream. Since you're new this way, I don't know if you've been here from the beginning, the way this is going to work. We're going to play this little quiz, buddy. Let me know what you would do. Do it relatively quickly. And we're going to go with your answer. You're playing against a similar contestant on Six's stream. Whoever wins gets $5.
Oh.
Easy peasy.
All right. Let's do it. I'm rolling.
Let's do it.
What do you mean you're
All right,
not
roll.
going to embarrass
Fantastic.
yourself again? Oh, we got Spirit. Let's get it. Good luck. Yeah, don't be afraid to get in here and try. Just because you've lost before or you got a bad score, you pick. Who gives it? It costs you actually $0, and you get better in the process. Don't be shy. Closed mouths don't get fed. All right, 2022. I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right, in this hand we have Jack 10 offsuit in the cutoff with 20 big blinds. We're gonna raise. I don't think there's a ton to talk about here. Big blind calls. Falcons King 6 deuce rainbow. Should we check? Bet 1.5 big blinds. Bet 3 big blinds, or go all in.
Wait, what? We just opened and got flatted, right? Go all in. The fuck? Why is that there?
Because you can just overbet 3x pot jam to take it down now.
King 6 deuce? The fuck?
Yeah, you could just rip the flop and take it down. How strong is that? They never have ace king. You block king jack and king 10. So if you rip, they can never call. See how clean that strategy
Can't you
is?
have the same effect with one of the other options?
Don't speak. No. Ease. This is much easier to put on. Then I got to think about the bet size, and then I might cut out the wrong
Just
chip
put it in
anyway.
now. Be done with it.
Yeah, just put it. I'm not going to make a mistake if I just put it all in because I can't
Last night I
misclick
had
my
a
bet.
guy tagged Limpy Collie passive, and he opened, and I don't remember what I had, but I had a pair. I must have had a pair or something. The board came down medium connected, and I hit a set. I must have hit a set. And he donked into two people, pot, and then turn was a brick, and he fucking jammed for twice pot into two people. And he had ace king on like 7, 8, 9, 4. I was like, this is Limpy Collie. What the fuck?
I see it all the time on Iggy. I see it every day.
What the hell?
1.5, 1.5, 3 for the big turd. Snakes in there with 1.5. Spirits in there for 1.5. Set habs with 3. And then this is a dry board. King X favors our range. We bet small at this texture at this stack depth, I think. Cool. What are you guys doing?
There is a shitload of 1.5s in the chat.
How many threes?
Tazzy is not answered. Fat, what are you doing, buddy?
Beep, beep. Come on.
But Tazzy Mindset said 6 is glad to see you in this format. All I've ever seen you before is throwing your chair around.
They had to have removed that from global.
I play it every week. You answered, Fat. I didn't see it. Hi, Toe.
I was about to say global ain't kicked me off yet. They ain't just cut me loose yet. All the way.
I don't see it, Fat. Let me know again. Quick.
Hurry. What are we doing here?
Hi, Toe.
Sander.
I see 6's comment. I don't see any other comment, Fat Tazzy.
Oh my God. Banned. You banned. Did they go yet?
Buddy, quick. What up, Greg? Good to see you, brother. Don't make me redraw on you. Hurry. Yeah, no delay because we're doing study stream today. Oh, no, not the keyword, Fantastic. You got to let me know what you're going to do in this option. Sorry, he's new. He's new.
It's so good.
He's new. I don't need to know the keyword, Fantastic. I need to know what you would do in the spot. Which one of these options? We opened and got called. Do we see bet? And if so, what size?
What's up, Sinky? How you doing, bro? How's life treating you? I'm excited for tomorrow, man. It's my last Sunday before Vegas. I'm sure we'll have to get in on live. We'll have to get in a live session while I'm out there, I'm sure. I mean, not live, online session, excuse me.
Oh, we always do.
The answer is dollar.
We always do the Batman and Robin back to back.
Yeah, stream the battleship.
We won't talk about who's Batman and who's Robin. We don't want to get in that fight.
Motherfuckers. All right, cool. All right, I'm ready. You ready? This is the easiest.
Yeah, 1.5. 1.5. It's range.
There's actually probably not another C-bet side on the board. There's no other bet size with any hand on this board. I promise you.
Yep.
What the hell else? It's king, deuce, 6. You only go small and very frequently. Yep. There's not even a 55 in this with this stack depth. I don't know what I would do. Would I split my range and go 55 with? What would be the point?
Not on this point.
I don't even know what hand I would mix with other than go small. My entire range would go small. That's it. Let's see what FX says. Let's do it. 1.5.
Fat, don't worry about getting it wrong or any of that kind of stuff. Like, this is the place to fuck it up where it's free. Get bet up for free. Let's do it. 1.5.
Got him. Get their asses.
King 6 deuce rainbow.
That's it.
There's
nothing
bet
else.
range spot.
Oh my God.
There's a deuce on the flop. Number 1, which is always an indication of how much you'd be betting. 2, there's no connectivity between like low cards. So it's not like a 6-5, 6-4, 5-4 on the board. So there's not a lot of interaction for the big blind. It's rainbow, which is all good. Everything's just leading to betting everything here. Do a lot of the small bet thing here and proceed afterwards. So we bet small. They call. 5 of hearts on the turn. Checks to us.
Everything.
Should we
small.
check, bet 5 big blinds, bet 10 big blinds, or go all in?
always say, if you're gonna fuck up a hand, this is the place to fuck it up.
100%.
It's free.
Who's jamming? Who's jamming? That 5 of hearts is a wild card because it's like, can he lead the fucking 5 of hearts on the turn? He should, right? Does he have leads, you think?
The gap between the two
I
and
bet.
6 is too big. It's gotta
No,
be
it's
4,
not
5,
because it makes 3-4. I bet there's leads. I bet there's leads. There's just no way. I guarantee there's leads here.
There's no leads here.
Bet money?
I'll bet money.
All right, how much? Let's bet $20. Dude, the fucking 3-4 got there.
Let's bet 20K.
Oh.
He choked. he almost barfed on shit.
Didn't I snap? Didn't I call? It wasn't a snap call. It was a fuck. Wait a minute. Let me think about this.
All right, let me look.
That's how people lose a lot of money. They fucking just do it. All right, I'll be halfway.
Verbal is binding. Verbal is binding. Shit, I
All right, run it.
I hope I get this right. I didn't win that much.
Go ahead, run it. I don't have it up. I want to see.
No,
I'm curious.
Run it.
I would have leads. I would have leads here.
This is cut off, right? Blind. It's kind of hard to tell. Button. I'm pretty sure this.
Correct. Cut off versus the big blind should have leads on 3 when 3-4 gets here. But that's my opinion. All right. Big Turd says Czechoslovakia.
Fantazi, let me know what you would do on this spot here.
Dude, how did they fucking not have leads? Let me know,
buddy. You
King 5, King 6, 6-5, 3-4. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe there's not. No, I'm getting.
We bet.
Yeah, we see that.
Check.
Send a screenshot too.
20K.
Put it in chat.
You don't believe
I'm
me.
Curious.
There's no trust.
I don't know.
You get a little bit of lead. 20% lead.
Leads. Yeah, there's leads, right?
Yeah.
How much?
Everyone misses this though. 20%. There's a decent amount of leads.
Oh, that's great. I mean, it's not a ton, but I mean, you have to have some on this card.
Yeah, if you change that to like a 4, I bet you there's a lot more.
Let me.
Yeah. If you change it to a 4,
20 big blinds.
20% leads on this card. If you change it to a 4, that number goes to 45%. So double on a 4. So when it becomes 3-liner out there, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7.
Send me the screenshot, please.
The mega.
Can I see the screenshot? Because I think it would be more than if it's 20. How are we not leading all of our 4s? That's 20 alone. And then if flush draws you get to lead, that's 25, 30%. It should be like fucking 40% here, 30% of leads you get to make if you have all the 4s and backdoor hearts. You should lead all your backdoor hearts and all your 4s.
That's the first one I sent you is turn.
Dude, that's a gigantic number.
Wait, that's 4. That's the 4.
We don't have aces in our range.
That's so, it becomes 4, 5, 6. This
bro, we
one
don't.
is, this one is. 2,
what
5,
is this?
6.
We don't have aces in our range. What are you showing me?
We do have aces in our range.
Chip EV at 20 in a big blind. I'm sorry. We're spending too much time here. Sorry.
Yes.
20 big blinds.
Yes.
Cut off open. Cut off. Oh, I see. I see.
This is the
20%. Yes.
This is the number on this card. Yeah, there you go.
Here. So big blind will have some slow played aces. So you get to lead all this. And that was right. You get to. It's more leading the 3s. That got shot. And all these suits are partial frequent backdoor flush draws and flush draws. Then you get to lead all these 6s as well. Look how much leading that is.
And leading a bunch of your kings, your best king.
And leading, but yeah, it leads out to about. So that's how much leading you get to do on this card.
Look how much it changes in the first shot I sent you. It becomes 4, 5, 6 instead of 2, 5, 6.
This is the second one.
Yeah, it's 44%.
If this is 4 or 5%, oh my God, you get to lead all this pretty heavy.
So when it becomes 3-liner, is like you lead crazy.
Yeah, and everybody misses this. This is why like it's worth studying, and like you leave a lot of EV on the table by not even like having these leads or being scared to do it. So all right, that's all. Let me go back to the turn.
I owe you $20. First I'll put you
Call. Deal. Yeah, first time I come out with the Vegas and we get lunch, it's on you. Call.
Done.
All right.
I'm checking. It's a good card for
Done.
them.
Yeah, this card changed the
Our stack
equity of the
is
ranges here.
awkward and short and small.
Yeah. Spirit's checking.
Fat's checking too.
Everybody, I mean, I'm kind of shook after seeing the frequency of how much they got to lead 20% even. That card is obviously much better than our range. Doesn't ship equities. But we're kind of working on this spot. I wonder if we do barrel. I'm not exactly sure. Like, we got to use some of the worst hands. We have worse hands than this. We barrel.
Mm-hmm.
We may barrel. So this is interesting. A heart makes me want to barrel. If we had no heart, we would definitely be at 0%.
Yeah.
Like if we had 0 heart, it would be 0% double barrel. So I don't know. We're Spirit's checking though.
So is Fat.
They're both checking. I wonder if they're too tight and we should be just going 5 for 55% with this portion of our range at some frequency and not pure giving up blocking King 10 and King Jack. But it feels like it's a much better card for this, so it feels like punty. But we're gonna check and let's see what Matt thinks.
Okay.
Ready?
I think this is the perfect hand to barrel with on the turn. So a good way to think about this is you want to be barreling with like from the bottom up.
55%, I'm guessing.
So
I don't see it
the
yet.
cutoff we normally raise with offsuit 9s. Since we started the hand with 20 big blinds, we're going to start folding like a little bit of 10-9, Jack-9. So we have like King 9, Queen 9, and then we have like Jack 10, Queen 10, King 10. So Jack 10 is like one of our worst high card hands. That's number 1, which makes it a good barrel. Number 2 is we have a heart. And we have a diamond. So these are the perfect suits to bet with. So the best suits to bet with here on the turn are going to be 1 heart, either 2 hearts or having 1 heart, because you want to block them from having 2 hearts in their hand. So having a heart is great. And the second one is having a diamond. And the reason is because the suits that are going to fold from the big blind are clubs and spades. So they call it like Queen Jack of spades or Queen Jack of clubs, Jack 10 of clubs, Jack 10 of spades. Those hands are just going to automatically fold. So having a diamond unblocks the hands that want to fold, and the heart, the Jack of hearts, blocks the Jack 10 of hearts.
I love that little nugget about the diamond.
So these are like perfect hand combinations, suit combinations to barrel with. We can get some ace highs to fold. We can get like some Queen Jack floats to fold. Lots of good things. We need to find some bluffs here. This is a great hand to do it with. I missed this one. I think betting like 5 big blinds here is perfect. You want to bet like a geometric size. So by geometric, same percentages on the flop and turn. So if we bet like half pot here, 4.5, 5 big blinds, there's going to be like 19. And then we're shoving for 10 big blinds into 19, which is about half pot as well. So that's how I come to 5 big blinds here, 4.5, 5. You want to have equal percentages of the pot on turn and river is the best way to maximize your EV. So I check back. I'm not a fan of it. I should have just barreled. They check on the river. Should we check, bet 6 big blinds, or go all in?
Here it comes. 6 all win. Is it worth all in? Are you just checking back? And he makes a good point, and that's something we were starting to touch on, man. Like on the turn, you need some bluffs, right? It's blocking some of his best top pairs. We block the backdoor flush draw. You need a heart. And it's pretty polar when we're betting. We're betting some of our best hands. And then this is one of the worst hands we have with blockers as well from the bottom of our range. So take that into consideration. It's always a thing.
He said about we want to have a heart so that we block the backdoor heart continues. And we want to have a diamond so that we unblock spades and clubs because they're just going to fold those. Like, what a great little nugget. I love that.
Well, we study a lot of cash game. A lot of my guys from the cash game study group in here, and we know how important it is to be using the correct suits to bluff with. If you're not, you're dead. Especially in cash when you're that deep. You need suit blockers. It's very important. He's in game, checking game.
In the chat. What are you doing, Fat?
6. Setups is all the fuck in. Bingo, bango, bongo.
I mean, is that a surprise? Setups.
It's my dude.
Don't talk bad about my dude. Setup is a legend.
I didn't talk bad about him. I just said it's no surprise that he's all in.
He needs to be protected at all costs. It's a national treasure. Bet 6. This is good enough to value bet.
I'd be elated to break even. I have more sense with a C than sense with an S.
We can't fold to a shove, though. Yes, we can. See, Molten instantly said, yes, we can. Instantly. Big Turd's all the fuck in. We've seen it all. I've seen check, 6, and all in.
I'm a little conflicted myself.
Everybody's doing something
I'm tossing
different.
up 2 options in my head.
Holy smokes. What are you guys doing? What it do? Big Turd's all in. What's the army doing? I'm kind of curious what some of the
Puck's
the
going
legends
6.
are doing.
They're going 6. Dennis going 6. Contrast kind of wants to go 6. Kind of wants to jam. He's conflicted. 6 for fat.
6 for fats.
A lot of 6s.
Bet 1.53 all in. I mean, I like bet fold option myself, so Molten's betting as well. Check with the showdown value, maybe. I don't know, 6 to show. All right, cool. Spirit is betting 6. Is he? You're the one doing the quiz, right? I'm not booming out. No. Okay. Yep, we're going 6.
Oh, nice. Did save this clip. We are going 6 as well.
Toe?
I'm tossed up between 6 and jam. Jamming for value.
I think he's too capped. And what we're targeting isn't calling all in. What we're targeting only
That's
calls
why I'm
6.
tossed up, because I was like, I guess he doesn't really
I'm trying to get called by a 6, ace high.
Well, I'm thinking about his range in the big line. He doesn't really have
a 5.
Like, pocket 8s and pocket 7s.
Can't call all in with that.
So yeah, okay, 6.
Yep. I mean, yeah, we're 6. 6 for me. It has to be 6, right? Too much. All in is too much. This is kind of nitty. He's capped. Most people aren't protecting their check back ranges with the king going into the river. So fuck him. 6. Let's do it.
Cool.
I clicked it. Which means you're still going to be beating.
Very clear value bet here.
Hey!
I like 6 big blinds here. I think it's a little
6 it
too
is.
weak to go all in, but you could make an argument that there's enough weaker hands that have to call us, and they don't have enough king X because they didn't check raise the flop and they didn't bet the river themselves. However, it doesn't make too much sense to like overbet all in once we check back the turn. So I think the 6 big blinds target some ace highs, 6x type of hands is kind of the perfect size. Do and they fold, and yeah.
Sick. Fun one. Where the fuck 6s go?
I'm eating on the side.
Why? Just eat. What's wrong with you?
Nah.
You chew with your mouth open or something? The fuck's that?
Hell yeah, I do.
You have some like weird shit going on, or
I'm smacking, fucking mouth open, food's falling out this motherfucker.
You eating ribs or
I'm
something?
drooling
What's going on over there.
I'm drooling all over myself.
Because
I'm
of my
doing
schedule
push-ups.
being on the West Coast, like you just have to eat on stream. I don't give a fuck. I'm just stuffing it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I eat dinner off stream with the family and
Ribs,
stuff
though.
before I start. Trying to eat ribs in stream, that'd be the hardest shit of all time. Man, that's too much. Trying to eat ribs I've never done it. It sounds ridiculous.
Fat says, damn, this conversation surely makes it readily apparent why I lose so much. And that brings me to a great segue and praying. This is why he's the showmaster. Already has all the links out there for you. Exclamation point PC in the chat for you to sign up to this for free. You get 10 free quizzes. You get big blind charts for $100 more and a few homework assignments. If you want to go premium, there's, I don't know, 2,000 and change quizzes. There's courses. The master classes are structured and amazing. They have a full outline, starting with fundamentals, going to pre-flop, flop, turn, river, exploits, ICM. Amazing. So those are great. They got cash game. They got the tournament style for that. There's the PC Discord, exclamation point PC Discord. You can see that one there. That one, we have 6 free study groups a week. All of them recorded. All of the recorded links, this one included, will be posted in that Discord. You can go check them out. You can watch them after the fact. You can timestamp the video, ask questions. Sixes and I are in there every day answering questions. Sixes and I are a part of 2 study groups a week. Sixes runs Cash Game 1 on Tuesday. He pretty much runs one on Thursday, and I mod Thursday as well. We got a good split. He does those. I pretty much do all the daily hand history stuff in the hand history room. It makes a good team. So
which is great.
All that shit out. All completely free. Also, Discord in the chat, which, Praying got that one too, is my Discord channel if you want to hang out. We talk about poker and MMA and shit like that. So all those things for you. Also, this one, if you want to see this one from the beginning, anyone we've done in the past, we've had a lot of esteemed guests. Greg Raymer, Jesse Sylvia, main event champion, main event runner-up. We've had Faraz Jaka, we've had Tristan Wade, we've had Matt Affleck multiple times, Evan Jarvis, we've had Justin Saliba multiple times. We've had every streamer you can imagine, Lappy, Drew, all those on the YouTube channel. Check those out as well. All right. What score did you get?
I X'd out of that bitch instantly and completely forgot. It was 20. We have a 26.
It's a flip. We got 26 too.
I love flips. Let's go. All right,
Fat, you're gonna get the flip because you're the new guy. Call it heads or tails.
If flip takes longer than 10 seconds, he has to. I mean,
he's here. He's with it. He's with it.
All right, he's with it. All right, I believe then. Good luck, Spirit. You're gonna win the flip even though you don't get to call it. Get his ass, Seabass.
Call it, Fat. Heads or tails. It's the $5 flip.
$5 head, $5 flip. Like some true DJing.
Uh-oh. He may have.
Is he griefing it?
While I was shilling.
Yeah. Go ahead, Spirit.
Call 10-second timer. Heads, he says. All right, let's do it. Cohen's in the air. Bang! Just like real life, poor Fat loses a flip. And the $5 goes over to the Sixes stream. GG's.
We got him. We're back, baby. They can fuck with us. We went there. We're back, baby.
He's running good. He's running good. I like how you not only misspelled my first name, Contrast, but you also misspelled my last name. You hit the whole thing.
Good stuff, Spirit. Way to represent the Mafia. You love to see it. Well played.
That's why you just stick with toe. It's easy to spell, Contrast.
All right. You have another keyword? Or
another keyword for the series. Should we keep it in the same theme? We should go like another good series person, like P.S. Hines. Remember him?
What that? Like good to then you come up with
champion.
Some random ass motherfucker.
I on purpose tried to think of the most random
motherfucking random that I could ever think of. Mark Newhouse. Somebody, like, wow, you went fucking way back, MC Cataracts.
I did. He said MC Cataracts. All right, let's go with Paris.
Paris. Fine. You ain't tried to go with P.S. Hines. What is wrong?
I wasn't really going to go. I don't even know how to spell P.S. Hines. I was just.
You went way back in the
Someone actually just posted.
Caddy.
I don't remember who it was. Someone big just posted that Mark Newhouse tweet the second time he made the final table. He said, "I'm not fucking taking ninth this time." He's like, "This aged well."
And got ninth.
Amazing. What an amazing, awful stat to have, right? Like, what are the odds to make back-to-back final tables in today's poker and bust ninth twice? And he went into the second time with like third in chips or something. Like, it was crazy.
I don't think people understand how hard that goddamn tournament is, and to get that place twice is the stupidest shit in the world. It's insane. It's
crazy.
The Buffalo Bills of poker. Like, holy shit.
It's the Buffalo Bills of poker. That's a good analogy. Holy shit.
All right. You guys getting in there or what? You doing this or what?
Let's pick a quiz while we wait. We haven't done Jonathan yet, so let's find one of those.
Let's do that.
2021.
Ace 10 of diamonds. Yep.
Sure.
I love JL, man. Did you see we were talking about some hands in Slack yesterday? We were talking about you missed it. Yeah, we talked about some King Jack hand or something that happened live. Like fold, they always fucking have it. The OMCs have it. Yeah, we were talking about. All right, 2021. We ready? Oh, should we get a roll?
We got a draw. Winner is Mr. Molten Ashes.
What the fuck is this?
Praying wins again.
No, Molten Ashes won over here as well.
What? That's a instant ban, right?
That's an insta perma ban for life. Nah, I'm kidding. You picked him first. I'll re-roll it.
All right, cool.
Stinky every week. Who's gonna win? Yeah. You just play versus yourself, Molten Ashes. That'd be funny. Crazy Asses versus Savage Ashes. I love it. All right, Stinky, you know what time it is. You are the man. You know what to do over here. Represent the Mafia well. Let me send you another $5 6 days later. You know what time it is.
Yep.
All right. Let's do it.
Here we have Ace 10 suited in the low jack seat in a $1,000 tournament. We open it up from the low jack.
Come on,
2
man.
big blinds, 50 big blinds deep. Small blind calls. Flop comes Queen 6 2. 2 diamonds. Should we check, bet 4,000, bet 8,000, or bet 12,000?
All right, open up, get called, see better, no. What's the choice here? 4K, 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 4K streaming through the chat.
4K for Sethabs. 4K for Stinky. All fours. Sometimes when it feels so standard, doesn't it feel like a trick? Like, yeah, I would do this every time. Why is this so fucking easy? Something's wrong here. This ain't right. 8K.
Oops.
What are you doing? Snakes at 4. Pucks at 4. Seds at 4. Anybody doing anything outside of the standard? Bet pot, jam all turns. That's more like the live players I know. There it is. Deku, you love to see it. What up, champ? You get that ticket? You end up getting that ticket from Iggy? You won? I just want to make sure everybody got theirs. Pucks, I think you said you had yours, right? Queen 9-6 diamond. We could talk 8K. Well, that's probably even the most case for small. Oh yeah, cool, awesome, you got it, sweet. What is the army doing? We are mostly, it's all 4Ks, nothing but 4K here. Anything's popping over there? I would bet the 6.
4K. Fat going 8. And Monkey going 8, saying there's some size ups here. And Bad Bro going 8, but a lot of 4s.
Oh, yeah, I think the 4K is the only thing you could do. I mean, I wish there was something else. This is, interestingly enough, not a just a... I think people would range C-bet this board. It's not even close to a range C-bet. Like, versus the small blind range. Like, you would not just be C-betting everything here. I would probably check... you're probably checking, like, 35, 45%, 40%. Theoretically, you are. I mean, versus real life people. No, but you got to think this range is much stronger than a big blind flat range. It's got a lot of suited shit, suited 9s plus, suited 8s plus, suited 2 gappers, a lot of suited queens, pairs. So you don't get to just hammer range versus this board. I would love to. We've looked at some stuff versus a small blind, and I just don't think, I don't know.
That's interesting. I would think this is a range.
Can you run
against
this?
the
You still have it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
I
know.
would think this
Let
is
me
a
know.
range bet against the small blind and maybe not as much against the big blind.
Hell
The small
no,
blind
against the
doesn't have
big
any
blind gets
sixes.
more. But the big blind has more garbage though. The big blind has like
But a small
fucking
blind has
Jack
no
8
6x
offsuit.
and there's no 6x and no deuce x.
But
So
they
I
have
really want to bet
they have suited 9x, queen X. Like the big blind has fucking Jack 8 offsuit and shit. The small blind does
You
not.
might be right.
This has got to be a 60-40, 70, 65-35 spot if I had to guess.
60-40.
60-40? Crush. We don't get to just bet everything versus small blind on these queen high boards.
It's just queen high.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking hard. They have all these suited queens, bro. It's hell. And they have suited hands. You don't get to just DeLacy bet these boards more. All right, let's do it. 4K it is here. I'm never not 4King this. You ready?
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the fucking report. Yeah, this is definitely 4K for me too. Moulton went 4, I think.
It's not.
I think continuation betting is probably
Think what you
ideal.
do.
Whenever you have
You
a
went
draw that
for
you
it.
can
Ain't no
bet
way.
and then call if you get raised, betting becomes pretty nice. One thing that is worth noting is that a lot of players in the small blind will have a whole lot of queens in general because a lot of their calling range is going to be stuff like king, queen, queen, jack, queen, 10. That said, they're also going to have a whole lot of junk. So look, if we do check it back on the flop, we have to realize we need to be kind of call happy on the turn in the river. So definitely keep that in mind. As your opponent is more generally maniacally aggressive, I think you should be more inclined to check it back. As they're more somewhat straightforward, I think it's probably more reasonable to bet. I do think the default's just to make a small bet in this situation, though, of 4,000. This time we check it back, though. So why would we check it back? I would check it back, like I said, if I think the opponent's going to be overly aggressive against me, to the point that I can just kind of easily call down if I check it behind on the flop. I know that may sound a little bit optimistic just to call down with ace high, but the thing is that if the opponent thinks you're going to be kind of weak / capped, it's really nice to check back some hands that you know are not folding the turn and, you know, are going to try to call the river, especially when sometimes you just make the nuts. It's very, very nice to randomly have the nuts in spots where your opponents just don't think you can have the nuts. So I don't mind checking it back here, but I think the default's just to bet small. We do turn to 10, that's good. Opponent bets 4,000. Should we fold, call, raise to 12,000, or raise to 24,000?
I think you're a little bit behind me because I can.
I'm done.
Oh, cool. What are you guys doing?
All calls, not a damn raise in sight. No connectivity with one bit car, small continuation. Yes, but it's not small continuation bet with range unless you know these cats are just playing around, you know, I don't know.
Call. Everybody call.
Not everybody. Sadhab's making it 12. Yeah, I need a fucking. Oh, piss. Fuck it, I can't eat right now. All right. He has 5-4. Everybody's just calling, bro. Marginal made hand, you want to turn it into a bluff. Stinky's going call. Everybody's going call but Sadhab's.
Yeah.
Is there anything to discuss? You only can call this. I mean, otherwise we're turning this into a fucking
We can
bluff.
discuss the fact that this is not a lead card and this guy's making a massive mistake by leading here. But other than that,
he's not leading. We check back flop. He's just probing turn.
He checked in game, and now he's betting
Yes.
turn. Okay.
Yes.
I mean,
Even
it's a
then, we
simple thing.
just-
Are you raising for value? Nothing.
Close my
You're
gun out
raising.
again.
I think it's only cutting out for you.
I don't know, guys. Is this mic cutting out for you guys?
Actually, ask the people in my stream. Is my mic cutting out for you guys in my
Yeah.
stream?
Ask them.
Anyways, if we're raising, went out for like 10 seconds, huh?
Yes. Yeah, your mic is cutting out.
This microphone might be dying on me. Is that good? You can hear me now? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this microphone might be dying on me. It's kind of starting to show some signs. It's a little old too. I probably have
let's
like
do it.
sound equipment. So anyways, yeah, are you raising for value? Raising for bluff? You're raising for a bluff. There's nothing better that's going to fold. You're raising for value. There's not a lot worse that's going to call. Anyways, call. Go.
You make
get
the
an excellent
bluff
turn because
set
now
habs. You don't want to raise and take initiative because you get him to fold out complete airball bluffs and worse and get him called with better. Like Queen X, 2 pair, and shit like that in the top of his range. Where he folds out just Jack 9 and shit like that. That you have dominated where if he hits the 9 of diamonds, he stacks. You know, like he hits the king of diamonds, he stacks off. So you want to keep that shit in. We call. Let's do it. I'm sorry.
we beat some thin value bets. We also have a pair to go with our flush draw. So obviously we're not folding. The question is, should we raise? And I think our hand is probably good enough to raise, but if we do raise and face a lot of action, it's definitely a bad spot. And if we do raise and get called, we also don't love it because they, of course, could just have a queen, right? So I think the play in this scenario is to call and force them to stay in with all their bluffs. And there are a lot of bluffs available. I realize that our hand is pretty vulnerable to being outdrawn, but the nice thing about this spot is that if a diamond comes, the opponent's not really going to suspect us to have a diamond all that often. So I like calling. I'm really not going for too many raises with middle pair type hands, but if there ever is a middle pair that's reasonable to put in a raise, it's when your opponent bets kind of small and your middle pair best kicker also has tons of equity. So if you told me you wanted to raise, I wouldn't hate it, but I think calling is my default. River comes at 2 and the opponent bets 21,000, about the size of the pot. Should we fold, call, or go all in?
Are you good?
1 second. I'm good now.
Cool.
Well, the OV bets the river. Well, piss. What now? Calling the overbet, jamming, just giving it up. She gone. She gone. Calls a couple snaps. Set abs in the Carter rate, never been as scared a day in his life. Bull, we blocked too many of his bluffs. Ace of Diamonds is a bad card, he says. Pucks is that? Scared. Call. Least likely to have pocket twos now. True. True stories. What's the army doing? Because I think right now, let me make sure. Stinky, what are you doing? Oh, Stinky hasn't went yet. I'm sorry.
Thick villain misdraws. That's a fire like this. Calls is praying. Folding for fat. No draw that got there. Misdraws at the fires is praying. He's got all the twos in his range. He's got a boat. We overfold way too much if we fold here. Says ashes. So, yeah. Ashes calling.
So is Stinky. We're just so doing.
Wondering why we checked flop.
Well,
that's what got us here, right? Checking the flop got us here.
I think it's PTSD. Like, yeah, man, like we have diamonds, but at the same time, we capped our range.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to call, right? Yeah. It feels so fucking bad. And when we have diamonds, it feels so fucking bad. But I think we have to call. Like, he still has too many bluffs. King Jacks and, like, Jack Nines. He has suited 9, Jack 9, King Jack. Yeah, he has... We blocked the diamond portions, but Holy fuck, man. He needs to turn a lot of hands into bluffs. I call.
Yeah. And he took
I mean,
the
I still
polar
have-
line too. Like it sucks when he takes the polar line. You're like, fuck. Well, now you have air or everything, and so here we are. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
he didn't value bet. He's polarizing. So
I feel like we have to call.
yep, take my money.
I hate
Get
this.
shown king queen.
We have to call.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
So look, when someone
God, I hate this.
overbets or bets pot on the river, it's almost always a sign of a very polarized range, which is going to be something like
I know, that's what I'm saying.
queen jack and better, or a busted draw. Now the question is, are there a lot of busted draws? The answer is obviously yes, right? They could easily have king jack, jack 9, 9-8, diamonds, even though we block that, clubs, and on top of that, it's kind of hard to have a 2.
Yep.
So sometimes you'd have to worry about your opponent having random 2
Yep.
pairs. But in this situation, I think we have to worry about that way less because we block queen 10 with our 10, and they can't really have trips all that often, right? And queen 6 also is not really possible. So they really don't have that many value combinations. Yeah, we lose to the queens, but at the same time, I think there's a bunch of busted draws to the point that we just have a pretty easy call in this spot on the river. I know poker's tough, right? Because sometimes you get to the river and it's like, oh, it's really, really close with our middle pair. Like the previous quiz I made, where we had the queen 9 of diamonds. Here, though, I think it's just a slam dunk call. Like, it would be a disaster to fold this one. And hopefully you can see the differences. In the previous hand, we were against someone betting into multiple people on the turn and then betting again on the river. And some of the draws came in. Here, the river is basically a blank, although they could have ace-2 suited, but notice there's only one combination of that, right? And there's a lot of busted draws available, and I have shown weakness by checking the flop and just calling the turn. So given all that, I think this is about as easy of a call as we could have with middle pair. Against a pot size bet, at least. We do call.
Yeah.
They show jack 9 of hearts. We win a nice pot.
Got him.
And get shown to king queen, and you lose a bunch. Got him.
Got him.
Got his ass, Sebastian.
Yep. Well, you caught him by
And
his
that's, I
full name,
mean-
too. You know he's in trouble.
Yeah, no, Sebastian, we got your ass. Yep. We switched it.
So did we,
You're-
motherfucker.
Another
You called this
flip
time. We
in
called it
the
last
day.
time.
Go ahead and call it, Stinky. This is the last one of the day. Then we got to wrap it up.
You want to throw the draft?
Pete to win. Hell yeah, I want to throw it to draft. I'm probably gonna watch some of the draft stream.
Yeah.
Sheet to win, my dude. Welcome back, man. It's good seeing you in chat. Good seeing you, bud. Hope you're having a good weekend. All right, what'd it do? Tails never fails. When they
Tails
say the
never
corny
fails.
accent,
Flipping it in the air.
can't lose. One time.
Never fails.
Wait a minute. He could be just trolling. Never fail.
Where's the trust in this relationship?
There's zero. I've been
Awesome.
burned.
Then
too
I've
many
done my
times.
job. I've done my job well.
I'm always walking around on eggshells, scared that I'm getting trolled.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
that's
can
how
trust
this
me with
friendship
like
goes.
you can hand me $50K and know
With
it's
money.
safe.
I can trust
But
you
you
with
can't
money.
trust me. You can't trust me with it.
Not with my pride or not with my dignity. I can't trust you with my dignity. No. You were shit on it.
Awesome.
Good job, Stinky. You know where to find me, man. Hit me up. I got you. And who else? Somebody else won as well. You guys know to ship me. Who? Spirit. Yeah, Spirit won. So hit me up, guys. And yeah, that's good. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up in a few minutes early. This is my last week being here. Probably till July. I'll be obviously very active on the social stuff, streaming this week for the final few. But I think Toe may be doing this week, next week. Solo
I plan
dolo.
on not doing this. So, yeah. If it ends up like Six is in town or something and we don't do it, that's one thing. But I plan on being here the whole time. I ain't got shit to do. I don't leave the house. It's fucking Saturday. Fuck.
Yeah, I'll be traveling. I'm going to be at the beach next week, and then we'll be in Vegas hanging out after that. And hell yeah. Jackson, I'll hit you up. Few weeks. I got you. Cool. Yeah, we'll kick it off to draft.
Giraffe. All the links
Let me
in the
make sure.
chat already from Mod Extraordinaire, Mr. Praying Gaming. Thank you, boss. And there you go. You want to see all the ones. You want to go to the Discords, all the things with the people. There you go. Thanks for hanging out.
Hold on. Don't wait a minute. Wait.
Thanks for hanging out. And Six is going to close the show.
Yeah, my slow ass. I gotta find draft.
I think
Dude,
he's
where
like
the fuck is he at?
number 1.
He's not even streaming.
Yeah, he is. He's got 399 viewers right now.
Oh, he is. Okay, he is. I couldn't find him. I was like, man. All right, we're gonna kick it off to draft. Poker coaching coach, man. He's good people. We've had
Fun
him
guy. Fun to
on.
watch, too.
Yeah, we had him on the what was it?
We had him in Discord.
In the Discord.
Ask Me Anything. Yeah.
They asked me anything. Yeah. So
Shit, now that
that's
he's
still out on
streaming and he
YouTube.
doesn't play live, we should get him on this motherfucker if we can. Especially now that Sixes is gone. I'm looking for a new host anyway.
Yeah, get me out. Give me my severance and get me the fuck out of here. No. Okay. All right, yeah, guys, make sure to show Draft some love and give my man GodsBigToe a follow.
Oh,
Let me
that's
give
what
Toe
we
that.
forgot.
Yeah, shout out Toe. Make sure to give him a follow. I'm sure everybody in here is, but if you're not, you're griefing your life. He doesn't really stream much, but when he does, boy, it's good.
It's a doozy.
It's a doozy.
You can catch me everywhere, though. All the Discords and the global channel, all the stuff. You'll find me.
Yep.
See you
all right,
later.
guys.
Peace.
See you in a month. Peace. Do that. Yeah. Well, that's going.